Hey there, and welcome to another how-to video, this time to show you how to work with Tara's new AI teacher assistant located right in your HQ page for all of our users. And this one, we're going to be looking at the IEP goal generating tool, which for our special education teachers, you already get your progress monitoring tracker here, where again, you can see all of your students' goals, progress, easily track it, and you also can see their graphs and all this great stuff. So this goal generator is how to help get you started in that process. We know it's super important and also time consuming to generate high quality goals that are aligned to standards. So what you'll do, you'll come into your AI assistant tab. You'll see that because this button is white, that means I can use it. Click on IEP Goals. And now what you'll see are a few different fields and menus that you'll have to fill out in order to match the needs of your student. So first, you can pick the subject of the goal. You can see we have a lot of different suggestions and possibilities. I'm going to choose math for this one. Once you choose your subject, the focus area will enable, and you can see the specific subtopics for this subject. I'll choose numbers for our sake. Grade level of your student. So let's go with third grade. Then you can select the amount of student support that's typically required. Do they need a little support usually, some, or a lot? This is a little bit of a nuance to add more specificity to the goal you're going to generate. And finally, you can pick your state to make sure it aligns with the state standards, and your assistant will actually tell you what standard the goal it suggests aligns to. And then finally, we have two additional options here that you do not have to use, but we highly recommend it because there's no harm in adding them. So once you generate the goal, we also give you ideas for how to teach towards that goal and ideas for how to actually track progress towards that goal. All you have to do is check these boxes. You can check one, both, or neither. And your assistant will give you that information if you ask for it. And so you always have to remember when you're generating goals for IEPs, you got to think about also how can you actually get the student to produce data to measure progress towards that goal, and then how can you track that data? Things that we oftentimes forget as we're trying to get caught up in the IEP process. So you've got your parameters set, then all you got to do is hit generate, and you'll see right in front of you, your assistant types out a suggested goal. Then they also give you the learning standard that is aligned to. Here's the official description of the standard. And then, just as we mentioned, it gives you 3 suggested teaching strategies, as well as 3 recommended ways to track progress towards this goal. And so once you have this, if you're using our progress monitoring tracker, of course, you can come in and you can add the goal by taking this, copying it in, and then breaking it up into its parts. The reason we don't allow you just to import it in is because we want to make sure you're actually considering the student's needs. You got to tweak it, review it, but ultimately, process is super fast. The other piece you can do is you can copy the text all at once just by clicking this button. If you want to copy it out into a document or an email, then you can also hit download, where you can get all of this into a Word document and use it for whatever you need. And then in the next couple of weeks, we'll also have a translate option. So you actually be able to translate this into 10 different languages, making it easier to communicate with the families and other IEP stakeholders. Finally, if you want to go back, you hit the back arrow and you'll see a little caution message. We do not save the text here for you yet. That is coming. You'll be able to save it to your resource bank. But right now, this is just a caution message that if you need this goal or the rest of the text, to make sure you've already copied it or downloaded it before continuing. So you hit continue, and you'll see it'll be brought right back into the front page where you can go back and choose another tool. So that is how you use the IEP goal generator, and we'll continue to improve it. If you have suggestions, please let us know using one of our feedback tools, and we hope you enjoy.